Oh, yes, it's 2025. It is January, and it's cold. But it's okay, because DRCH Hangar is back in the place, back in the year of 2025. Oh, yes. And I've been really ill, yes. I've been sick as a dog. I've been feeling really rough. Wolf, yes, it is 2025. Why am I so excited? Because it's January. Because I know flying season is about to start. There's already people up at our field. It is -3 and very cold and whatever. Anyway, enough of that tomfoolery. What are we doing today? Well, aren't you fed up of Balsa Dust? Yes. Aren't you fed up of Balsa Dust landing on your lovely new covered models just like this? Yes, the purple power. Yes, getting dust everywhere, and more bad, or worse, should I say, is you breathing it in. Unless you're wearing a mask, and then it gets all hot and sweaty and, enough of that. Now, I was on a visit to Formex, George at Formex, raiding his stores and spending lots of money, when I noticed something, a housing, and I said, what do you use that for? And he says it sucks the balsa out the air. Oh, really? I do believe I should make one myself. Okay, let's see what we got in the shed in the way of wood. Alrighty, and we built something out of scrap timber, apart from the pegboard, which has got lots of holes in that we had to get from a store. Now, also something else we needed was a hoover. Now, this is a very shiny, it's so shiny, a shiny hoover. This is a special type of hoover. This one you normally use for like when you have open fires and you have all the soot and whatever else you call the debris. This sucks it up in bits and pieces. Now, this particular one, I can leave a link down in the description below if you want to look at it. If you fancy building one yourself. I picked this because if I can get it open, you have the one filter and then you have like a bag filter that goes over there. So the filtration is pretty cool. And then obviously you've got your like the tin. So shiny! Did you see the camera? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping that this is going to suck it all up, and then as you saw, that little pipe fitting that came with the actual hoover, I cut down, sat it in the back, and then the pipe is, you'll see in a minute when I do a different angle, and the pipe fits on it, and away you go. I think we should give it a go. Alright, and here we go, it's all placed. This is where the hoover would live. I've still got to do a bit of jiggery pokey. This has not long been done, as I say. Plans did not go to plan, as to say, being ill since Christmas Eve, but hey ho, it is what it is. In fact, I can see a bit of balsa in there. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, is that better? Right. I put got some drawer rails, if you'd like to call it, like you use in your kitchen and stuff, because obviously space is expensive in this hangar. It really is. But she pulls out just like so. I've got to do something, maybe put it here to stop it accidentally falling back in. But that is now my surface that yeah, that you can stand on. I didn't put a middle piece in here, so there's nothing in the middle, as you can see. Now George has got some stem in the middle and bits and pieces to stop it, but this is quite thick. This is quite thick. The board here is, and it didn't really bow, but I might put something in the middle later on. And there's your hoover and bits and pieces. They have little pegs, as you saw, that I put in. Glued in, you can't actually see them. These pegs, as you saw, it's just to locate, so then I can put this back in. I've got to stop saying obviously. Put this back in. He says, use two hands, it'd be better. There we go. That's it. And that pegs in at the top and pegs in at the back. So then it doesn't move around and I get into it and other bits and pieces. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll turn it on. It's probably going to be really noisy, so I might have to turn the audio down when I'm doing in production. Now what's something George has said is that if you get some A4 paper and cover what you're not using, you know, so I can cover that back bit, then the suction is going to be more concentrated in one area. So I might get some paper in a minute and we'll test that out. But let's see how noisy it is anyway. If I can find the switch. So this is not in the right place at the moment. I've got to put this in a different place. There we go. Let's see, we'll get a bit of Balsa, let's give it a go. And I can see that being sucked in. I can't see any going anywhere else. If I push that across, it's all getting sucked in, so that is working. Let's see if we get a slow-mo shot of that, I think, in a minute. But it's hard for you to see, but I can see it. All this dust is here is being sucked in. Obviously there's some on the top, but if I just do that, it's gone. Noisy. So let's see where it's held it. Let's see if it's sucked it up or has held it in here. No, that's empty. So that is empty in here. So if I push this back and have a look at the hoover, undo the pipe. It's in there. Very shiny! But it's in there. So it works and it's doing its job. Obviously that was only a slight bit of balsa dust. But that's going to stop it getting in the hangar and in my lungs, which is the right thing to do. But that's not bad, eh? Well, I'm totally happy with that. Where it is on those little runners like you can get them from Amazon or anything else. It's just the same as kitchen drawers. They can tuck away out the way, and when I need it, I can just pull it out and use it. Say I get bits of paper to cover up them holes, so it sort of like focuses the area. Have a look at this just quickly, the slow-mo. I try to get a slow-mo, but with the white top, you can't see much. But it was sucking all the bits of the air, the light balsa that would normally be everywhere. And eventually you can see where I'm just scooping it up into the holes and it's sucking it away. Brilliant. Unfortunately, I was thinking of how can I show you a bit better so you can see it working. Well, proof will be in the pudding when we do stuff and nothing will be in the hangar will be covered. That's the plan anyway, and including my chest, because I do find myself a bit receptible to balsa dust anyway in my lungs. But now I can continue on with the Harrier build because it was coming up to where I need to shape, and shaping means dust, balsa dust all over the place. So I needed to get this fixed. I was fitted and built. I was hoping to be a bit quicker than that, and today's Friday Feeling video would have been about the Harrier. But hey ho, it is what it is. But I'm happy with that. I hope you like it as well. As I say, I've got to do a bit of finessing, as to say, with the unit and the cabling and bits and pieces. But that'll all be done. It's there for now. I can get cracking on, which I will be this afternoon. With the Harrier build starting to rub down and bits and pieces, which hopefully will be for next week. I can do a bit this afternoon, and then the rest of it will be next week, which is exciting, yes. But more exciting is that I might even be flying next week, and you just don't know. That weather, I don't mind it being too cold. I think -3 this morning was a bit okay. The batteries probably wouldn't last long anyway. I could have used some nitro, but even the engine doesn't like to be cold. You know, to warm it up and bits and pieces and all that sort of stuff. So, but you know, coming to about 0, I'm okay. Especially on them sunny, crisp days. All you need is a flask of coffee, some good friends to have a laugh with, and obviously some planes to fly. So that might even be next weekend. You never know. But I do need to finish off the Harrier because I want to get her in the air and get her maidened. We're going to be doing, while we're on the Harrier actually. In fact, this is not a Harrier movie, is it? The video. So let's forget about it. We'll talk about it next time, next week. Oh yes. So anyway, if you are getting out and flying, I know a few people are getting out and fly today, including our good friend Dom from Essential RC. So no doubt he'll have some more planes for you and bits and pieces. You know, if you don't know who Dom is, then the link's down below as well. Great channel for all your aircraft. Here is about the journey. Obviously we're getting there, and we're going to be getting some planes this year. We are, because I've got my A cert, so I'm happy that I can go down the field and just bash something in the air. Hopefully not bash it, but fly it, pilot it, should I say. The plane flies itself. I'm just the pilot. We can get some good stuff this year. Yeah. So if you can get out today or yesterday or tomorrow or whenever and enjoy yourself with RC, then get out there, because we love that feeling. It brings the best out in everyone, that radio control enthusiasm. Yes, it's the best ever. I love it. Absolutely love it. I just wish I had more time. But if you do get out, be safe, keep safe, but most of all, spread the word and have some fun. And spread the word about that Dad's RC Hangar, that crazy dude that tries to build stuff. Yes, yeah, subscribe and thumbs and all that sort of lovely stuff. And be a member. Yes, it's soon for the members. It's soon this time of year that we get out the new stickers and maybe some surprises and bits and pieces, whatever I can find and to get shipped out, to say thank you for supporting Dad's RC Hangar. I really do appreciate it, every and each one of you. Anyway, thanks for popping by. I hope you liked my sucky machine. Yes, we'll be using that plenty. Obviously not with the full-blown noise of the Hoover and stuff, but I'll instead of a mask, I'll be wearing ear defenders. Or you can use these ear pods and listen to a bit of music while you're sanding away. And the best thing is that nothing else is going to be covered. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ta-la now. See ya.